Hi friends, this morning we're going to be making some flautas or taquitos, whatever you want, egg flautas, taquitos, and then also some bean and cheese taquitos. And here we're about to start frying the beans also. Then we'll fry some eggs. So we got our beans mashed up already. And we do a stack of tortillas at a time to get them soft for our taquitos. And we do several at a time. That way we're not doing one by one. Works out faster this way. Well, we got our stack of tortillas already soft. And we're going to fry some eggs with onions and peppers. We're fixing to start chopping the onions and peppers. Okay, so what I do is cut the ends off on the onion. And then I take off the outer peeling. And we're getting all that impurity off of it. In our chile, this is the way I cut off the end. And then this is how I do it. I go ahead and cut around it. Because I don't want all that middle seed. Nobody really likes that middle seed. Very few people probably do. So anyway, this is how we do it. To get all that middle seeds off of it. And then you can take your pepper and slice it for frying with your egg. Because we're going to be making the taquitos. And then we're going to put some of this into the egg. Fry it first and cook it into our taquitos, right? So we're chopping it up. Dicing it up. You got a dicer, you go ahead and do however you want to do it. I'm used to the old-fashioned way. The way I was brought up with my grandma and my mama and my tia Jesusa. So I'm comfortable doing things the way they did. You know, you want to do all your fancy gadgets, you go for it. I'm happy to do things the way everybody in the family did it. Back in the day when all those fancy gadgets didn't exist. Oh well. I like working in the kitchen and I like doing things the way I've always done it all my life. So, not going to change. Anyway, this is my jalapeno. Diced up. And now we're going to do a piece of the onion. We don't need a whole bunch because we're only going to do some taquitos, and we don't need the whole onion. We just need a piece of it, so we're going to dice that up. So, just dicing it up. And it just takes a minute or two to get it all diced up. You're not using a whole bunch. If you were feeding a mountain family, then probably so. But we're just two of us right now. So, and you put the rest of your onion back away. And your jalapeno peppers. We only use one because that's all we're going to need right now. Later on, we're going to be making some salsa. So then we'll probably be using more. We're fixing to whip up our egg. So these are our onions and peppers frying. We're going to fry it up for the egg for making our taquitos and flautas, taquitos, whatever you want to call it. And then also our egg, also our bean and cheese taquitos. So we're frying it up, our onion with pepper. Then we're going to put the egg in there in a minute after these toast up a bit. Okay, friends. So now we're going to take some eggs. And we're going to break them into our bowl. And like I said, we're really making some taquitos, so we're probably not going to need no more than probably 3 or 4. So, I guess we'll go ahead and break up like 4 of them. Then all you do is scramble it up and get it ready to mix with just scramble them up. Mix with the onions and peppers here in a minute. So scramble it up. You could add a little salt and throw it in there. Okay, friends. So we done put our egg into the onion and pepper. We're just going to mix them all up, fry it all up, and get it ready for our taquitos. Okay, friends. So here we have our egg already scrambled ready and beans already mushed up. Then I'm going to show you how I'm going to roll them. You're just going to go ahead and put like a spoonful in each taquito. A spoon and a half, whatever. And it's your option if you want to add cheese or if you want to save the cheese for your beans and cheese. I'll go ahead and put cheese in one just to kind of give you an example. So we'll probably go ahead and make them without the cheese. So you go ahead and roll it. And since your tortillas are soft, they should stay in place. And we'll go ahead and try a bean one now. You're going to go ahead and take your beans. You're going to spread them on there. And go ahead and put some cheese in it. And you're going to go ahead and roll it. Just like that. Like I said, our tortillas are soft because we soaked them in grease. So we're going to go ahead and make about a dozen of these, and then we'll throw them in the fryer. So we got about a dozen of them to go ahead and get started. As you can see, this was enough to get started to fill up our pan with a dozen or close to a dozen of these taquitos, some with beans and cheese, and some with the egg, onion, and jalapeno peppers. We're going to fry them about a minute and a half on each side. So we went ahead and flipped them now, and we're going to start rolling the rest of the product we had left. Okay, since we had more beans and tortillas left on what we made, we went ahead and made the last two tortillas into bean and cheese chalupas. We're going to let it fry and melt. This is one of the plates we already have ready. So friends, here's my plate. I got my little taquitos and my chalupa with beans and cheese, avocado. And my taquitos, one of bean and cheese and two of egg and onion and fried jalapeno. We diced up some avocados. There's our plate of taquitos and chalupa. Yummy. So we're about to eat. So my friends, here it is. Nothing like a Sunday morning with a scrumptious meal made for a queen. Also made my chile toreado because you know I don't like crunchy stuff. I told y'all about that. They're hot. And our taquito. This is the one with egg and chile in it. Avocado slices. A bean chalupa. Bean and cheese chalupa. And let's see about our other taquito. This is the bean and cheese one. These are some good ideas for y'all's kids that you have a hard time getting them to eat breakfast. But when you put it in taquitos or flautas, whatever you want to call them, they're going to love them. They're nice and crunchy. And this chalupa is amazing, y'all. Ooh, hot too. And I buy my liters of Diet Coke, or 2 liters, 3 liters, whatever. And once I use up my water bottles, I go ahead and pour it into my bottles. That way I can carry it with me wherever I go, and then I don't have to be buying Cokes everywhere we go. Diet Cokes. This is Diet Coke. I drink Diet Coke, not because I'm on a diet, but because I'm diabetic. So, anyway, you go nowadays to buy one soda, and it's costing you almost $3. So, if you buy a 3 liter, 2 liter, whatever, you put it into your bottles, and then you can just carry them wherever you go, and then you don't have to be spending $3 on a soda. Or even if you just get a cup of ice and put it in there, and you got yourself a soda. Anyway, God bless y'all. Have a great weekend, and I hope y'all try this amazing breakfast. It's a weekend I'm barely having breakfast. Been busy doing other stuff. God bless y'all. Don't forget to follow on YouTube, TikTok, Star Maker, Facebook, and Moreno or Anna are